Okay, you are welcome to today's class. I remain your host, Ibikule Francis. Today we're going to talk about setting up an e-commerce store. This is the day we all been waiting for because we all want to have a store. Day 5, then we went through day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 before we get to this point. So planning is very, very important. So that's what we'll be doing all the while. Now, because without wasting much of our time, I want to go straight into today's class and then show you the agenda, and then you know what we really make of. So, in my own characteristic way, I don't believe in doing anything without really laying the foundation and have a purpose behind it. So before we start go into developing, into setting up the website, so there are things that I want us to know. So those are why that's the basis upon which I create this agenda. I want us to know, and I want us to have in place before we get our feet wet into setting up an e-commerce store. The first on the agenda is important pages for an e-commerce website, because setting up a store, or is like a digital, you set up a store or you set up an online store, a website, e-commerce store. It's all about website. I've explained that before at the beginning of this class. The e-commerce store, online store is on website. And what is actually a website is web pages. There are pages, web pages that is linked to each other. So many of them, they form a series of pages. Like you have a document, you have a document WordPress, you call it document, then you have different pages. Then those pages are linked to each other, and they also link to a database and to external sources. So that's actually what makes it a website. So that some websites are static, they just give you the information. Some are dynamic, based on the kind of input that you put in will determine what's going to come out of it. So most of the websites we have these days, they are dynamic websites, and then they've gone to a certain level that they even have the bigger part is the content manager. So that's actually what the Shopify is all about. Shopify is a system, it's a software. I mean, a software system that have the capability of creating the pages, adding managing the database of where you store the product, connecting with other systems and all that. It is so sophisticated that it become a platform, like a stage where so many actors can come in and play, just the way the word platform came in. So that's actually the whole idea. But now in this case, we are not into technology, we are not into entertainment, we are not into game or anything, play. We are into business. And when you want to design a website for business, there are some things that must be there. Just like you want to set up any kind of business, these are the requirements. When you want to set up your website, e-commerce store, there are some website pages that are very important. So that's actually what I'm going to discuss in that page, in that slide. Then the other slide is element of a successful e-commerce website. There are some elements, that things that must be present, things that you are looking for that must be present to make a website successful. That means that can earn the trust of the buyer, of the prospective buyer, to now be doing business with you or your existing customers. So there are some things that you expect. Just like you get home now, you expect, oh, there must be light. I get to the office, there must be internet. So imagine I get to internet, no internet connection, no light. So everything's going to be a flop. So that is the way it is when you are running a successful e-commerce website. So there are some things that must be in place. And what are those things? Then we are going to discuss them. So that when you are setting up your website, your e-commerce store, then you factor those things into it. You don't just design, as it comes from your brainwave. Whatever comes to your head, you just put. No, it doesn't work like that. You follow a particular system. Then there are ways. What are the ways to establish? Because we are creating this store to sell. And the fact is psychological. Marketing is all about psychology. People will not buy anything from you if they don't trust you. Even if they are not paying money, you offer them for free, they don't trust you, they won't buy. Even people that don't trust, even your ideas, even if you have good ideas, idea is also a product. People don't trust you, they won't buy your ideas. So it's as bad as that. That as human beings, we should understand that the trust is the foundation of everything, including business. And then when you have, how do you have trust? So for somebody you don't know, you cannot trust the person. So people that you know are the one that you trust. Then that's how we have the concept of know, like, and trust. If you are marketing, in marketing, the first law, the first principle that I always encourage is that when you're doing marketing, your main goal, though your ultimate goal is to sell, but you need to build trust. Then when people know it, the first thing you do is that you have to make yourself known. You build it when you finish building this e-commerce store now. By the time we'll be doing the market, you say, okay, you have to let the world know. How do you make people know that your website exists? That's the number one thing. Then number two, how do you make people to like you and like your website? So when they like your website, oh, I like this website. Then the third thing, how do you make the people trust you? So those things that will help you establish trust immediately is going to be there. Just like we call it love at first sight. People get your site for the first time, they see what they are looking for, they just fall in love with you. So that is the kind of website I want us to build. It's not that, no, it's not about aesthetics. Oh, it look beautiful. And so what? Are you the one to use it? Because whether it's beautiful or not, you are not the one to use the website. The website is designed for your users, for your prospective customer. They are the one that will determine, but they are the one that know what they are looking for. It's not you. You are the one that is looking for something from them. So you must design your website from the angle of the user, not you as the owner. So which has always been the characteristic style for most people, you know. So that is the foundation anyway. So now the next thing is that there are some content development requirements for an e-commerce website. There are some content that you must put in place, that somebody must see that these content are there, are well written out. So you need to know all those content, because when you are designing, there's no point when you design a website. You see some people, they design a website, you go there, know about us, they don't even have an address. They know address, not they want people to come. How can somebody buy from you? No address, no about us, no shipping information, basic content that people want to read. They can't find it. And then you say you design, yeah, you can buy now. Who is going to buy? They might not talk, they just say this one is not serious, they move away. And then when you do that, you are not only harming your business, you are not only losing business, but you are losing even ranking with Google. Because when somebody goes to your website and they bounce back, it's like a credit. Google will count that against you, that your website is not good. You have to make people stick. What will make somebody to stick and want to stay with your website? That is what really make a good website. Somebody come to you, wow, this is what I'm looking for. They begin to browse. Before they know, they spend 1 hour, 2 hours with your website. That is what makes a good website. Then all these things are determined by the content that you create. Then I want to introduce to you some Shopify free tools that you can use. Some of the feedback I got, oh, somebody, okay, most people, they don't even have a name. They don't know how to name their business. It's okay. You don't need to know how to name your business. Just like you have a child. Most Americans, when they have a baby, they don't even know how to name. They'll go and buy a dictionary or go online. They'll be looking for how to name. It's as people use that. Unlike us in Africa, when we have a child, we only have an event that surround that. Okay, Ọlọ́run níṣọlá, so there are some things you always find something philosophical, but how about a situation where, because that is us, how about people that don't know, they go online, they use dictionary, they use that just to find a name for their child. So the same thing with a business. You might come up with your business like your child anyway. So you come up with a business idea. It's like you have a child, you need to give it a name. Then there are tools that will help you to do all those. So those are the tools I will discuss. Then lastly, I will now go into practical demonstration on how to set up a print-on-demand e-commerce store. So I know a lot of people have shown interest in that. So I'll show you the practical step by step. You'll be seeing me doing them, then so that you can go back and watch the video again. Then you can do it over and over, because the time is too short, just 10-20 hours. There's not much you can really learn in terms of comprehension, understanding. But with time, you practice. Somebody set you on a direction. I give you the information, so you can build on those. For those information, you build them, you process them over time, become knowledge. When knowledge process over time, become understanding. So that's actually the goal. So what I'm doing is just to give you information so that this is the way it is done. You might not really get the full understanding as you want the first time, but you have to keep practicing so that you get to that level of understanding. Then you can make a very wise decision, wise steps, in implementing most of these ideas that I'm sharing with you. So when that is done, that's all we plan for today. So our next class is going to be on Monday. It's going to be about when you know how to set up the store now, which is the front end. Then next is how to operate and manage the site. So operation and management of the site, that will be the next thing that we're going to talk about. So without much ado, so let me go straight to the first page, the first part of the stuff. So I put them in list here. You can always come to the video and actually see them. These are the pages that must always be on an e-commerce website. You see, there's a home page. That is the page that somebody will see when they first get to your website. www.whatever you like, whatever you name your store.com. That is the name. So www, that's your domain name. Some people ask me, what is the domain name? Domain name is your address on the internet. It's your address on the internet. I told you, like, internet is a cyberspace. I'm just trying to use that to answer the question of the person that was asking me what is the meaning of a domain name. Because I asked in one of the onboarding questions, I asked, do you have a domain name? He doesn't know what a domain name is. So a domain name is your address on the internet. Internet is a cyberspace. We call it cyberspace, like a virtual space or imaginary space. But it exists. It's a reality. It's a reality, just like just like the spiritual world. You might not really, you cannot touch it, but it is real. Because there are three worlds. We have the physical world, we have the internet world, then you have the spiritual world. So just the same way we believe in spiritual world, we can communicate, we do all those things spiritually. Then the same thing, we have the cyberspace, which is the internet. And so you communicate, you do everything is real. You live there, you do things, it's a reality. Physical world, cyber world, then the spiritual world. Those are the three realities, So regardless of from your experience of life, you'll be wondering, but you might not really fully understand how they work. But if you have the understanding, it's going to help you to live a quality life. So that's the home page. So I said domain name is your address on the internet. Just like we have an address on that now. You want to, as I'm here right now, my address is 2909 East Arkansas Lane, Suite C, Arlington, Texas 76010. That is my address. Where physical location that am I right now? That is my physical location that am I now. So if you are coming from anywhere, you want to come and meet me, that is where you're going to find me right now. That is my address. So the same way on the internet, your property, your store is not you now, it's your store. You must also have an address. So just have an address. This is your www.something.com. That is your address. So anywhere people type it on a browser, because the browser is a world wide web. That is the meaning of a web, World Wide Web. Anywhere in the world, that browser is a software. That, like, we have the Chrome, we have Safari, we have Internet Explorer, we have Chrome, we have different kind of we have different kind of browser. Browsers are software that help you to navigate to anywhere you want to get to. So that is just like within second you're already there. So the truth is that is your address, and everybody have a unique address. So your address can be attached to somebody, just like I'm in this number, I'm in sub C. Then you can be slash something or something like a subdomain, like a part of somebody. Like it can be in form of a subdomain. It can be a main domain. We call it root domain. Then it can be an extension, the slash something, just like the way the Facebook give you. Facebook, like my Facebook page now, facebook.com/Francis Ibikunle. When you type that, it will take you to my page, my address on Facebook. If you do the same thing for Instagram, you do the same thing so that's actually what domain name means. So for you setting up a store, you need to have your own domain name, which is your own address on the internet. So when somebody type those address, where the page they will first hit, it is your home page. That's actually what that talk about. So now the next page is category view, because the product you are selling, though most people might have a single product or like maybe like a niche, but you still have to group them into category. Let's say you are into fashion. Then those fashion stuff you say you have for male, you have a category for male, you have a category for female, you have a category for children. So those are the category. So there must be a page where somebody can have an overview of the category of those page. Who's writing on my screen? Anyway, so that is the category overview. So there's a page like that, the category overview. Then we have the category page, so that you can send somebody can have a page only for male. Not the same way we have a product page, because they all connect together. Each like I'm using fashion as an example. We have maybe like male, female clothes. All the clothes under that's category. You can display all the products on that page. All these things, not that is the software, the Shopify software do these things for you. It's not that you have to write code or do any hard thing, but it's just what I'm saying, just for you to be conscious of them, to be aware of them. That's why I'm repeating them. Designing them is not a difficult thing, but you just have to know and you have to understand what you are doing. That's actually the point. Then we we're going to have a product page. So the product page is where the product will be the product that somebody wants to buy at a time. There's a page that will be on that product page. Like I told you, that we have a static page, we have dynamic page, website. This Shopify is a dynamic website because the content comes from a database. Because you put the products, you insert them in the database, so the database generates the page. So the only thing you can do is that you can go to those page templates and really modify them and really align them very well, so that like the template, when the information are coming from a database, where the layout where they are going to be laid on that page, then you can maneuver and let it be properly laid. And then some information that you don't want to appear, you can remove them. Some information that you need to put on that page so that you can really convert the customer. Because your goal, when somebody visits your website as a visitor, you want to convert them ultimately to become a customer. So it's a process, and it's a lot of work and skill that you have to be skillful, intentional to make that happen. So that is the essence of all these things. Then we have search and listing result. Somebody get to a website. If you go to Amazon website now, Amazon website, product on Amazon, say maybe they may be running to millions. It's so much. So the only way you can get access to product on Amazon is through search. You search Amazon just like you search Google. Then it will bring the result, the search result, and then it will all be listed. So the same way, somebody can search your own website, and then you have to design that page. That's what you know what I mean. Then there's a create account. When somebody comes to your page, they need to log in. Because this is a dynamics website, so they have to log in. You have to keep track of your customer, the users. Then they have to log in maybe before they have to create an account. So all those, there's a page for it that you need to do. Then there's a page for mini cart. It's just like just on the side, a mini cart. I explain the cart to you. When you go to Walmart or ShopRite, you put that cart that you push. Then the software version is what we call the shopping cart. So there's a mini one, then there's a bigger one, which is the cart page. Just like we have a bag and all that. So then we have the login and check out for guests. Users are the ones that they create an account. Some people come to your website, they don't want to create an account because they don't trust you, they don't know you. Why must they give you their information? They have not feel comfortable, but they just want to have a peep into what you are doing. It's okay. You can even browse my site as a guest. You can even buy from me as a guest without being my customer. No problem. Just don't give me your information. Just make a purchase because the whole thing is that you want to make life difficult for your users, so they don't have to be a customer. I mean, they don't have to have an account before they can buy from you. So we call them guests. They have a guest account. So they are okay like that. They want to be anonymous, but still they still want what you have. Maybe maybe after a while they might change their mind and decide to have an account and become your regular customer. Then there's a shipping page. So a page for shipping, a page for payment, a page for checkout where you want to check out review, because at that point somebody carry a shopping cart. Maybe they put about 5 products, items they want to buy. They put on a credit card. Before they pay, you just want to, give that disclosure so that I know you are transparent. Let there be a page. Let them review what they are buying. So that they don't buy, you don't want them to return the item. Maybe sometimes computer can be very funny. You want to you click mouse and you double click, you don't know. You put 2 and the person intend to buy only 1. And he has no option to review the check when he's checking out. By the time he's paying, look at where he just put his card. By the time they ship it, you now ship 2 items. Oh, I only need 1. So what do it calls you? Okay, you have to return it. Who pays for the cost of returning? What's the time? How about the storage thing again? So all those things, you can prevent those things when you do when you set it up very well. Then we have the order confirmation. So by the time they place order, they place an order. So they expect there must be a confirmation to the order they are paid. Some of you, if you remember when you go online to register for this class, I deliberately made it for you to register. It's part of e-commerce. We are changing. No, you don't pay anything, but there's an option for you to pay. Okay, how much you pay? 0. So that you see all the options, everything that you go through those processes. You see the order, you print your badge, you do all those things. I just decided to make you go through those processes so that you can have an experience of what it is of an e-commerce experience. So that's actually, then we have orders and order history. Somebody have bought from you for multiple times. You want to check their history. They log in. Oh, how far have I bought from? This is where you come. Individual order view. So there's a view when you make an order, how it looks like. That's that page. Oh, I think I was repeating payments. Okay, that's it. Okay, then we have profile and account settings. Then we have payment settings. These are settings that we make. Then address page. So it is important that you have an address, a page for an address on your website. Then you have email and SMS sign up. You want people to sign up for your newsletter. So, or text message, so I can be sending them text. Then there must be a section on the page for that. When there's a return, somebody wants to come and buy things from you, there must be, you must give them your returns policy. Your returns policy. Because, one thing that you see, look at, most of us are in the United States, that lives in the United States, there's a store called Walmart. Everybody is happy with Walmart because they have very good return policy. Or even most of the stores, you go there, you bought thing, maybe you can return it within 30 days. Even if by 29, even some of them, even when you see 29 days, 30 days, they may still take it from you. So they have their policy and it makes it easy for them to sell. So people want to see what is your policy when it comes to returns. What's your shipping policy? Then they want to see your help page, like contact on your contact us page. How can you help us? Your frequently asked questions. They want to see all those things. So these are those pages. Then if you have multiple stores, like you are like Flowfloric now, maybe they have multiple store, then you have to put those information of your in a store locator. What that means that at times the store you have, maybe you have okay, look at, for example, like Walmart now. I guess as a last time I followed, also Walmart have over 10,000 stores. So 10,000 stores, you can't put them on a website, on a page, though they are stored on a database. So what you do is that you have a store locator, like a store locator that they will type, maybe they type their city or type their zip code. You will bring up all the stores, a page that will bring all the stores in that location. So that's actually the way it works. And when you get there, you have a store details page. Each store has their own detail page. So you have those pages is really important in this if it's applicable to your own store. Then we have condition privacy policy page. So that's what I have on that. Yes, that's what we have on that. Anyway, so we're going. So these are the pages. Then we're going to go to the main thing very soon. I know most of you are waiting for the actual design. So now, element of a successful website, a successful e-commerce website. it must be responsive. Responsive web design. What does it mean to be responsive? So that when you see you see when you design website in the early days of with design, we have what we call a mobile website. We have a call it a website. So that you have to design a separate website for people that are going to access your website from a mobile device. We call it mobile website design. So, but after a while, we say, why must we create different kind? Okay, we have people use a mobile device. Even within mobile device, we have cell phone, we have phones as a mobile device. We also have iPad. They are different size. Now, this day we have TV. People, you can access it from a large screen TV, a large screen TV. Then also you have your own you have a desktop. Then you also have a laptop. You have a what's called you have tablets. So there are different type of device, there are sizes, and the way this website, they have to resize, they're like elastic, and they have to resize itself whichever device that you used to access them. They will adjust themselves. That's what they call responsive website. Responsive website. But because you are using Shopify, Shopify has already built all those functionality into their system. So you don't really need to think about it whether it is responsive or not, because automatically by default it will become responsive. So that's actually the whole idea. So in case you are using any other, I don't want to be too like as if I'm working for Shopify. So well, how about if I'm using WooCommerce? How about if I'm using Magento? How about if I'm using this one? Yeah, you can decide to use any platform you like for your e-commerce website. Maybe you cannot afford the $29 per month. Then you see a one that can go come and pay just one-time payment for life. Or come and pay $5 a month per month. Oh, it's cheaper. That's what is okay for you. And your demand is not, your requirement is not much. You just want to put something and so that's actually why I have to do this. Then it has to be fast loading time. So you don't want a website where somebody have to go and take some coffee to wait before the website load. You don't want that. You want it to be loading quickly. And then for a site to be loading faster, it's a function of so many things. At times it might not be your own, it might not be because of your web design. It could be because of because of the server, the host company that hosts the server. Just like when you talk, when you call somebody on the phone, hey, you can't hear them very well. It's not because of their phone device, not because sorry, it's a network problem. If there's a network problem, I can't hear you. The same thing on the website. If the bandwidth is too much, it's not enough, because because when they create a website, they have capacity for them. How many people that can be on the website at a time? We use the word bandwidth, traffic. Just they build it, they just it's just something that they build after the model after road. You see, when you go on a highway, maybe like a road, Lagos Ibadan Expressway or Highway 360. So you see the numbers of lanes. So the numbers of lanes will determine how fast the traffic will go. If the lanes are many, that's what we call the bandwidth in internet on the website, bandwidth. So if you have a large bandwidth, you can accommodate so much traffic. But if you have less bandwidth, it will be straight. It take time for them to download. That's why some websites are not. So you don't. But already with some website hosting, they will tell you how much bandwidth you can do. They will tell you how much bandwidth you can get. Meaning that based on those bandwidth, it determines the number of people that can be on your website at the same time. If those bandwidth is exceeded, your website will crash. It will continue to crash, just like computer will crash. Not that they will physically crash, but you won't be able to hang. Just like you are calling somebody on the phone, everything hang, the network hang. That is like crashing. So it happens like that. So, but when it comes to Shopify, it gives you unlimited bandwidth, telling you that no matter the amount of people that, even though 1 billion people visit your website at the same time, they guarantee you that your website is not going to crash. So they have so much lane, big, that will accommodate your traffic. So that's what we mean by fast loading. So that's what makes it to be fast loading. And then some of your images that you put there, your videos, it has to be well optimized so that they can download quickly into somebody's device. Because otherwise they will eat up the data of the person receiving them. Because each time you download things, it takes some data. That is the bandwidth. Each time you upload things, it takes data. That's also the bandwidth. So that's the way it works. Then your website too must have some easy navigation. It must not be difficult to navigate. That you cannot be too creative. Oh, yeah, okay, but let them figure it out. Let them know that we are creative. No, you can't be creative with that. The easy navigation, you have to be like horizontal navigation, you have to be there, because that's the way people think. They see your logo on the left, they see your navigation horizontal. On the right, they see your call to actions. What do you want them to do? That is the way, that is the psychology of the way people read. So you cannot say, okay, now go and put your, logo is always on the left side, because that is the way people read. People read from the left, like in that way. You cannot go and say, let me go and put my own logo on the right because I want to show them that I'm creative. No, you have to follow that easy navigation, easy, no complexity. Then there will be call to action button. Call to action is that what do you want them to do when they get to your website? At times, not every e-commerce site that you want people to come and buy, because you might say, okay, request download this, download that, because you may want to. It depends on the stage that somebody is in their journey, in their customer journey, that will determine what they will do at every point in time. Somebody can get to your website, they are not ready to buy, they just come to do research, to get information. All they want to do is that, okay, so that you don't lose them, because it costs money, time, a lot of resources to get somebody to come to your website. You have to respect that. So you can say, okay, what do you do? They come on their own. Now you can encourage them, okay, please sign up for our newsletter, sign up for our email newsletter, sign up so that we can start sending you text message about update of things that we have. Follow us on our social media so that you can get that. That may be the call to action at that level. And to be honest with you, they will obey you. They will do. So now, instead of them coming to you now, you will be the one coming to them, because when you have it, when you have update, you post it. Then they're going to see the update, so you come to them. Then when you have because they give you their email address, then when you need any update or information, you can send them email marketing. They receive from you. You are the one going to them. So when they give you their phone number, you can send them text message. They are the one going to you. So anytime, so those are what they call to action. After a while, they might just come back. You can just send them maybe like a message. We are running a special now. This special is going to last. All of them are psychology. So they will look at it. They want to call, they want to buy. So that's the thing they buy. So I'm just using that. Then we have add to cart option. So somebody get to imagine you get to Walmart, they have no cart. So shopping will be very difficult. So the same thing on your website, let them see that you have add to cart option. It's always there, because that is what make it e-commerce store. That cart must be there, and it must be called its name. Don't change the name. Just call it add to cart. That's what people in their brain, that's what is already registered. So let it be there. Then also there must be, if require, no, it's not even require, all cases, multiple payment options. Somebody comes to your website, they like to pay with their credit card. Fine. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, cool. How about people that don't have credit card? Even when they have, they don't want to use their credit card because they don't trust you. Or because of the bad experience they had. They don't want to use that. They want to use paper. Then give them option to use paper. They don't even want to use paper because they know that paper can go and garnish their money. They want to use what's it called? They want to use a gift card that they can buy. Give them the option. Then they want to mail in check to you. So okay, I'll mail the check. Give them option to mail check, so that when you receive the check and the money is clear, then you send them the good. They are not in a hurry. They just want to pay. They want to mail you a check. Then give the option. How are you going to pay? You're going to pay with check. You allow that. How you want to pay? You're going to pay with cash. When you deliver to me, I will pick it up. Oh, fine. That's an option. How do you want to pay? I want to go and pay the money to your bank account, bank transfer. So those options, there are so many payment options that you're going to provide for them. Then we have the order management. So the way the order will go, they receive order, you send the order to, you process the order, send to the warehouse. So those options, how the customer will manage the order, they'll keep track of the order they pay. So those options have to be there in order to build a successful website. Then communications, that is the way to do customer support. Those features needs to be there. Then security, you have to see like secured. Like people, you don't want people to go to your website And the website down. So you go to some website, by going there, you'll be seeing a lot of things that will be downloaded to your device. Before you know, maybe some of them are pornography, some of them are hacker. This before you know, your credit card is lost. You visit some bad website. So because of that, you don't want customer to have doubt about your website. So you have to give them assurance that your website is secure. Then they will see the security label, the HTTPS, like on the browser. They will see that is secure site. So that options will be there. So that's actually what it means. So that's what you need to build a successful e-commerce website. I know I'm kind of rushing this thing, but I'm rushing most of the time, and I want us to go into the practical really well. So I don't really. So I know you can always go back and play the videos and to get the concept better. So now we continue. Then we have, okay, now cool. So the next page is that ways to establish trust on an e-commerce store. Okay, e-commerce site. So what I mean is that when somebody comes to your website, you just want them to trust, because I said that without trust, nobody's going to buy from you. Even a fool will not buy from you if they don't have a reason to trust your website. There's a lady sent me, there's some details that you know. One time, a lady sent me something on that somebody is, maybe Bank of America, they are running some promo, that they sent me the website on WhatsApp. Immediately I saw it, I saw the domain name. No, I saw the URL, the domain, the way it is. I know this is a fake website. I just replied back to that. This is a fake website. Don't click on it, because they are going to steal your information. They are thieves. They are criminals. So the way they just try to fake, mimic, they just have to, like a copy of like a pitching or so. They just try to steal your information. So I said, how did I know? I said, what do you mean, how did I know? That's my job. I've been on the web for multiple decades. So how do you tell that I don't know? So that's actually what I'm trying to say. Then when somebody gets to a fake website, you will know. There are first impressions that you will know. For example, I used to have a tools. I call this, though they discontinue it. It's called Alexa, or some other browser. You install them on your browser. So the moment you store those things, like a gate man, when you visit any website, it will just tell you the history, the story about that website. So you know, even from the data you get about that website, you will know immediately that these are fake websites. Some people, they claim they are this, that. You look at the age of the website, so many things that we analyze for you. So now what I'm trying to say, then apart from using those tools, the way the website looks, the look and feel, you will know that this is the impression it gives you. You will know that this is a real website. This is not a fake website. So that's the same way you want to. It looks professional. Let me use the word, because most ways it looks professional for the first time. Oh, this is a professional. It's not an amateur. You want to make money. It's a business. Then you engage professional service. Just like you meet somebody at an event, you give them your business card, and they look at the business card. Okay, at the back they say free something from Vista Print. They look at it, looks somehow. And from somebody that do the very good, it's expensive. So the impression they get, it will determine whether they want to do business with you, whether they want to trust you enough to do business with you or not. Because they believe that if you, maybe their brain, if you are this good, you are this magnitude, you are doing business, you are this big man. So is it the kind of business card they expect to get from you? They won't talk, but they just take it, thank you. But in their brain, they never trust you. So the same thing happened to a website. You want to create a very good impression for the first time. Then you have to use trust signals, or we call it trust element. So trust signals are like, for example, if I tell you that many of you that come to this class, you don't know me before, but you know me through a third party, maybe through your leaders, there's a program going on, these guys. So because you trust that leader, then you're going to transfer those trusts to me. You're going to trust me and come to my class, that I'm not going to waste your time. So that is the way it works. So the same thing on the internet. When you sell, there's what we call some trust pilots. It's a website called Trust Pilot, just like we have Google Review. You register with them, then people put their reviews, their testimonials about your business on this. Then you connect it to the website. You connect, they see it. Oh, they'll see your reviews. They say that this is a very good website. You put some rating there that this is a good website. Then all this one I put over here, You see, like we have BB accredited business for Better Business Bureau. You put verified by this. You put McAfee that your website is secured. It's not going to get a virus. It's not going to infect people with virus. Then you have a PayPal verified, Verizon, um, hacker safe. So all those things you put them XSL values, trust wave, so all these trust, all these certificate, they see them on your they see them, and what that means that will help them to, they are trust signals that help people to trust you. So that being said, we have you have to show off your product. Let's show off your product. That's another way to trust you. Then you have to show empathy for your user to establish trust. Then you have to follow usability principles. I explained that one, that it's not about you, it's about the user. So you have to design for the user, not for yourself. Not that, oh, I like it. I don't care whether you like it or not. It's not you that has to like it. It's your user that have to say, I like it. So you have to consider your users. Then you have to make their e-commerce experience accessible. So show vulnerability, validate customer beliefs, build trust over the long time, be consistent with a brand's communication and its values. So these are the 10 elements that if you have them on your website, it will help people to build trust instantly when they get to your website. So now, having said all these things, then you have to, on the back of your mind, you have to have it in your head when you are designing your website, because it's a creative thing. You have to say, okay, this, have I put this, I have put this. So, and as you go, even if you have already designed website, you can use them to enhance your existing website. You know, you have to go and find out what are the things that are missed. I didn't have to use, because website is a continuous improvement. So you can use it to improve your website. So that's that. Then before we delve into the main thing, I think the last one before we get, okay, that's the last one, for one before the last. Then I want to tell you about the content development requirement. You have to be ready to develop content. You like content. So for example, product description customizations. Like for example, most of the product you're going to be selling, if you are doing any form of drop shipping, they give you the image, they give you domain, they give you their descriptions. You have to rewrite those descriptions, because the one that they came with, and maybe thousands of people are doing the same thing. All of you are going to have the same description. No, it's going to confuse Google. Your ranking is going to go low, and then the customer too will not trust you, will look one kind. They go on Amazon. The way they describe the product is the same way you describe the product. How can you see this? How can different people see things is the same way? You put your own angle. The way you see it, describe it that way. That's actually what we're talking about. Then we have the About Us page. People want to hear about your story, what you're doing to help them. So many things are on your About Us page. You have to write that. Then we have the Contact Us page, where you put your address, put some other notes if you need support, if you need other things, just little stuff. You prepare for those content. Category page too. You write description of those category, what each of them do, which of them does, and how can help the customers. Then we have shipping policy customizations. So your shipping policy, some came with I used customization because Shopify already provided you with those content. So you just need to customize them or edit them to suit your own policy. Then we have the help and FAQ, frequently asked questions. There's a page, the help page. You go there. Imagine you need help with Amazon. So like the same thing over and over and over and over. People ask the same question. So you just have to really prepare those pages there. Then returns policy. I've said it earlier. When you have to create a content, what's your policy for return? Then privacy policy. What's your policy? You write a content. What's your policy for privacy? So that people know that you don't infringe on their privacy, you are not stealing their identity. Somebody give their credit card information, you stay with that. You are not going to share your credit card information with somebody else. You are not going to use your website to be gathering information. Yeah, okay. Okay. I already passed. Somebody asked a question. I'll go back to that again. Okay, sorry. Okay, we have privacy policy. Privacy policy. Privacy policy. Yeah. Okay, you know what privacy policies you have to describe. Then the terms and conditions. Those are the terms and conditions of doing business with you. So it's a standard. Then we have automated email messages, customizations. There are some email messages when somebody receive order, if somebody cancel order, if the order is in progress, and so many other stuff like that. So those content you have to think through them and have those content written down in order to have a very good website. Then when you get started, you need to have initial blog post. People want to read some things. You have to blog post, maybe like 4 to 6 content blog posts, launch you with it so that they know that it's something fresh, so that you keep typing. I remember like Flo Flori was sharing her experience with me based on some of the things that she writes in her blog post. That is how some people get to find them. So we're going to take care of that in a marketing section, where we're going to talk about content marketing and how blog posts form a very big part of content marketing as a way to market. What is marketing? Reaching the people as a way to reach people. So some people will never have known you if not for your content that they stumble on the internet, and they stumble on it, they start reading it, before you know, they start buying your product. So if it works, it's a form of, if you can reach people like that, then writing content is a form of marketing. So, and it's come free. You don't have to pay more. People that ordinarily would have paid money to get, now you get them for free. So that's the idea there. Now we go on. Okay, I want to. I would like you to pick those website. This link, shopify.com/tools. Shopify free tools to run your e-commerce business. Tools like you want to make logo, they have a logo maker. You want to make, these are tools. When you go to that link, www.shopify.com/tools, you will see all these tools there, because I can't go to them one by one now, but you can go to them by yourself. Now we have tools. If you need to make logo, there's a tools to make logo. Though it's not going to just like your basic logo anyway. It's not going to look professional, sort of, but at least it's better than none. If you just need to, if you don't have money or have budget, you want to do things by yourself, or you want to learn by doing them, or you want to get started, you can start with that logo maker from Shopify. Business name generator, there's something for that. Generate a business name for you. Just you ask some question, just fill a form, then click submit, then generate the business name for you. Then we have the slogan maker. You have to make slogan. And what's your slogan? Like, we always for less. We always for less. So those slogans, and you come up from this, require for some creativity. Then those tools will do that for you. You want to generate what's it called? Domain name. It generates your domain name for you. You can check it. Link in a bar for e-commerce, for commerce or e-commerce. It does that for you. There's some other, just like a link tree does for you. You can have a link that you put on your bar, maybe on your multiple links on your Instagram, or so that people can click on them, take them to different pages. Then who is domain lookup? You want to look up at domain names that already existed, or so you want to research on other domain name, you see them there. Wholesale marketplace, where you can buy things on wholesale. Then that is a tools. Then pay stub generator, you want to generate pay stub, like paycheck, maybe for something, you put your information there again. You want to generate QR code, so you can generate QR code. Maybe for example, you go to an event, you want to hype something, you put maybe on a cup or any printed material. You can go there, maybe put your product here, you run a promo, people can scan it with their phone. Then you'll be wondering, how do I generate QR code for my distance? You go, the QR code generator is there. Terms and condition generator is there. It generates the content for you. Business card maker, just like instead of going to what's it called, Vista Print to get, you have a sample that related to e-commerce, to your business. You just put there and you like it, then you order it for print. Invoice generator, because some customers say they need invoice, and you don't have to go and buy another invoice software that does that for you. Purchase order template, just like a purchase order. The privacy policy generator, shipping label template, reform policy generator, bill of lading template, barcode generator, similar to QR code, barcode, the image resizer that can resize image. So images are too big, you need to make them small. So you don't need to go and learn in Photoshop, or you don't even need to know all those things. So you just go here and use. There are free tools So you can use the business loan calculator. You want to need a loan. There are some questions you need. Cost per impression, CPM calculator for your advertising. Then those tools will help you do that. Profit margin calculator. You know what's your profit margin. If you buy at this point, you ask your question, how much you buy the product, how much, so what's your profit margin? So you can calculate that for you. Exchange marketplace. Exchange marketplace where you can buy and sell e-commerce store. Maybe you want to sell your e-commerce store after a while, or you want to buy it from a system. So you go to e-commerce change marketplace, you do that. Then discount calculator. If you are giving us discount, then you have to do the calculation. So that's actually that for now. So we are now on the session for practical demonstration, setting up a print-on-demand e-commerce store. So please, I want to get something to drink. Just give me like 2 minutes, please. Then while I come back, if you have any question, type in the chat box. I just want to get something to drink, please. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Are you ready? So we're gonna continue. So now the let me take the picture of myself so I don't lose track. So we're continuing with the practical demonstrations. Please, if you have not sent me your onboarding store, please do so that I can be able to create a Shopify account for you. So now let me explain to you what we're going to do now. You see, as you can see now, this is what it means to set up a store. It's not just a website. This is your e-commerce store. Connect with your customer, with shipping, with warehouse, with payment, and product. So that's actually the whole idea of e-commerce store setup, because it's a system. Everything works together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a print on demand website as a for this example. So then we're going to create an account with Printful. That is a company they are going to be doing the printing for you, the fulfillment and all that. So when we create the account, then we also need to create a Shopify account, which I'm going to do for you on your behalf because we are a Shopify partner. And then if you do it by yourself, then before you start mastering it, you may have to start paying. I want to launch your store when you are ready. When you are ready, you finish doing all the content, all the design and everything. You know everything is okay. Then that is the point that you're now going to start paying Shopify. Because if you are not ready, there's no point paying Shopify and you don't want to lose your store. So you only take when you take decision, I want to start, that's when it happens. Then you have to add the Shopify details, selecting and customizing Shopify themes, installing Printful app, then connecting Printful with Shopify Printful with Shopify, then creating graphics for your store, logo and all that. Then we have to talk about adding header logo to your site. Then we design an example t-shirt product. Then we configure Shopify and Printful setting, add navigation, theme setting, then or have you. So that is actually what we want to quickly go through within the next 45 minutes. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so I have to go. I have to come over here. First thing is okay, it's cool. Okay, it's cool. So how to this creating an Shopify account. So the first thing I want to do now, let me show you an example. So I have a picture. There's someone I did a unique and carve. There's a website I created for somebody before. I'm trying to remember. Craft. Okay, unique craft and boutique. I created this site for someone before. Boutique.com. I think I'm sure that is okay. That is the spelling. So this is the website. So that is the website. He has all the things. Though the website is not. She's not running the website now. She's not. Nothing is. They just have the website. It's not. They are not selling. So, but that was I think it was developed last year. So and so this is the way it's going to look like. So let me look at the apparel. So the apparel was the one that came in from all this stuff that she put. These are the design. We do all those design that you see before she met me, the owner on the side. So she got this shirt before. She had to go and this was how she started. She went and bought. She loved the blessed and grateful. That's the story. So then she went and ordered for somebody to print. They bring it to her house. Then she now looking for how to sell. Say, you don't even need to order for this thing. She ordered for the print from somewhere t-shirt. When they order for the t-shirt, then she has to order for them to ship to the house. They say, okay, how do you want to sell it now? She doesn't even know. So those are the things. So after they say, okay, no, you don't have to go through this process. Let somebody do that for you. So now that is the. So now when you click, okay, let's say we pick this one now. Let's say like this. This is a t-shirt. Okay, this is the t-shirt. Blessed and grateful. That's what she wrote there. Then we have the women unity says all these are is if you want it in red, this is red. You want it in green, this color, white. And okay, this color, okay, different colors. Then what size? Is it small, large, extra large, double large? How many quantity do you want? It's selling for $21.50. Say how many quantity? This is two. These are Shopify sites. I built this site myself. You can see from the footer, designed and managed by eBusiness Brain. When you click on that, it take you to my website. So just to let you know, I designed that, but she wasn't. She was not running. She's not operating it now. So that's about that. Okay, now we have. Okay, that's what. So I'm just trying to show you the have a picture of what we're going to do. So that is going to be. So let's say we want to buy now. We order 4. Okay, add to cart. You see the add to cart we're talking about. Now it's already in the cart. So I want to continue shopping. I want to check out. So there's a wish list too that you can put on the wish list. You are not ready to buy now, but you put on the wish list. How I wish I can get that. Then you can go up. You see on the carry out it show 4. So all those pages you can view cards. These are what I'm saying. So you want to view the card to see the details before you make purchase. Okay. Oh, say okay. There are 4. Oh no, I don't. You can come in at this page now. You can come. Oh, I don't want 4. Let me just do 2. Okay. You want to update this? It's $86 before. By the time you click update, then it will update the price. Then you now leave a note for the owner. Okay. I would like to have a cap, a small one, just something, just an instruction for my toddler. Okay. So just put that way. Then okay, you see the different payment. You can pay with Meta Pay, with Facebook payment, Shopify, Shop Pay, Google Pay. So these are the different payment options she got. Then he asked me to put my shipping. I want to know because he's going to charge me for shipping. So I'm calling for maybe let's say you are brought from Nigeria, just to carry everybody around. So Nigeria, what state? You already call me Saba. You already know the state. Let's say you are born from Edo, or okay, no zip code for all this. So just calculate shipping. So so there's an error. Okay, now so it's not an error. Okay, the worldwide flight rate. So you already default into there's one shipping rate available for Edo, Nigeria. Worldwide flight rate is 11.99. So you already know that's the way it is. Somebody from Nigeria want to buy from somebody in USA. Then you click go check out. Something went wrong. I told you there's a problem with she didn't connect her payment system. So she couldn't connect the payment system. So anyway, that's or no, the website is not or probably is disabled. I don't know if I would so that's about that. Now let's go back to our business now. I've shown you the example how it's going to look like and all that. So you have the mental picture now. Then let's create our own. So the first thing we have to do now, we have to create an account with Printful. This is printful.com. You go to printful.com. Printful. This is it. Printful.com. Then you say sign up. But I already have an account. The process of sign up is the same. But let me just sign up with a different email address. Let's say sign up. Say sign up with your email. So if you want to sign up with Gmail, you can do all those things. But let me sign up with my email. You say my name is Francis Ibikunle. Which email should I use? I already used this email on this program. Let me use my other email. Optimal tax refund. That's my for business. Then I put in my password. Okay. Then I agree to the terms of condition. That's how easy to sign up. Okay. Now cool. So I said, okay, remember the password. Okay. So already brought me in. Tell us about yourself. What would you like to do with Printful? Then I answer that question. Okay, now it's also give you an idea of what you can do with Printful because of their experience. So they really know how to sell merchandise to my followers, become an affiliate. I'm just playing around, use warehouse service, order custom product for myself, grow my existing online business, start my first online business. Well, let's just say start my first online business. Many of you may be just starting new. You're just starting. Okay. Now, cool. Then you say, okay, sign in. Okay, finish. Good. So now I'm already have an account which already been approved. Okay, please confirm your email. Okay, so I have to go to my email now and confirm. Let me open my email. So it's not this one. Okay, see, I received an email from Printful. Okay, I'll go here and open it. I confirm my email address. So now it believes that I'm a real person now. Now that's cool. So I've confirmed it. Now this my printful. Now I'm already a partner with them now to be fulfilling. So you see their dashboard. This is the back end. I see my orders. If I place order, this is where I'm going to see it. Because when I want to, I can place an order with them. So I will see all the orders here. Just like say I'm browsing Shopify. No, they don't have no order. Your order will appear here. So I can place an order. So let's say I want to place an order now. You don't even need to have a website to place an order. Maybe you want to use it for yourself or to people that you know. It doesn't have to be so maybe in a church. Maybe you are the leader of the group and they want to print something. Maybe Jesus is Lord or for your anniversary. And you got the contract about maybe you go and print like about 5,000. So and then you say you can do that. They go to send you. So it's not every comma that is got to be online. So you can still your goal is to make money whether you make it online or offline. So you see sample order, first order free. Then we say okay, create order, create your order. All this order you can do them. See these are the you come over here. These are the order. These are the different things. We have the main clothing. So they already have these clothes. All you have to do is that you select them. You don't need to buy. You select them. You put the design you want on them. See, they say clothes, men's clothing, women's clothing. These are the category. These are what I mean category. That's what I mean by category page on your side. These are men clothing, or these are men's clothing, women's clothing. These are that category. Kids and youth, hats, accessory, home and living. All this stuff is not limited to t-shirt. Even collections, brands, you can put all those. Now, let's say you want to print on a cap or this hat, you call it hat. These are different hats they have. See, yes, these are now individual product overview. These are hats. You see, all these hats, all this one, different one. Oh, I like this type. This vice or what you call. Okay, let's say I want this one now. Okay, now we have different types. Okay, cool. You see, you can put adjusting now. The price is their selling price is $10.46. Then you need to do your research. How much are they selling in the market? If I put my name on it, maybe look at Nigeria is we are Independence Day is coming now. People go to an event, maybe you organize an event, you want to sell yourself, you want to sell the car for them. Just come here, girl. Just write Nigeria and for Nigeria. Nigeria is going to work. You just put there as a sign to support us. Or you are NGO, you write anything you like. Let's say, okay, I pick this one now. I want to place order for this. So all these things, customer will be able to place the order themselves. Then when you do this, this is the way they teach the cap is going to be like. They just come in black like this. But if I change the color now, it's come up in you see white, you see red, you come up in the light blue, this. Then okay, embroidery. Then you see, okay, product change. This okay, the product are already be changed. Let me see. Okay, now I can't place, so I have to design the product anyway. So now they already have a sub. You can design your own using your own software, maybe Canva, Photoshop, CorelDRAW, whatever you need to design. Some of you may be a good graphic designer. You design it, but then if you don't know how to design, no problem. If you know your design, you just upload your design from here from your computer. Let me just put an existing design I have. Okay, they already told you how it's going to look like. You see, these are the way they some. So you have to accept that. So you can read that and to know how the design requirement would be like. So upload a new file. I'm just trying to see how you want to accept. So because of okay, I have stuff. Let me see. This I got some here. Let's see. So I'm just trying to put something from my computer. I normally have some from my Optimum Task Pro. Let me use my logo. Oh, just one thing. No, okay, sorry, it's my other computer. Let me use it Fire Doc. Okay. Okay, images. Okay, I have this one. This is one of my business. Okay, so let's say that's what I want to put there. Okay, so cool. So I already have this now. I already upload those logo. Then say apply. I say apply. You see? That is Fire Doc. is my restaurant marketing agency business. So I have it there. That's all I want to put there. So when you look at that, so okay, you see the embroidery. So I can do 3D bluff. I can, like, you see, come on, show this is okay. See, it's gonna, that's the way it's gonna look like when they print it. Yes, sir. Okay, so it's telling me now that my price cost is $13.30. It's going to come out like this. Then these are the one. Then I'll go here. Okay, then try it now. Skip digitalization fees. I don't need digitalization fee. Then graphics. Source. Okay, now let me say continue. Okay. That's what the so that's how the mock-up will look like. It come out as a black anyway. So you see the fried duck there. That's my logo, business logo was there. Then it could be anything you want. You put it there. By the time I asked it to continue to shipping, he said my fee is about 30. Maybe he wants to do some. I'm not buying now. I go to ship, continue to shipping. He has no my card on file. I'm just using as an example. You have to. So I want to put my name, my shipping address, or I want to put my shipping address. The next thing, I review order, then I place the order. If I do that now, by the time I put my shipping information, maybe the next few days, I'll just receive it in my house. They ship. So I don't have a website now. I can even put that they ship to my customer, like an arbitrary, without even having a website. You can actually be selling this thing and all that. So that's what I was trying to show to you. Let me see what I can do again before on that. So we have that. That's actually there. I'm just going to the dashboard. We have the product template, file library, stores, branding. You have to billing, statistics, warehouse, all the different settings, just like we did on the Shopify. You see all of them here. Then the billing, also you have to put your payment on file, and then that's to do that. So let's stop on this for now. I already have the account. Now I want to build the website now. So let's go to my let me log into my to my
Can I interrupt you for a sec?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, I noticed when you were checking out your price was like, is it $13?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was saying $19. So where does the difference go?
Yes, there's a okay, I think it's still there. There's a $6 in fact for the print something, maybe like a print file. It's an optional service. Like if you want to send it to like it's like a proof, like a print proof also. Let me see. Okay, let me go to my order. Oh, it wasn't registered. It was 695 something. Just like if I want um when you are doing printing, they send you like a proof to show that it's actually correct. You say I need something. I don't I think that can be waived anyway because it's not really it's maybe because of it can be waived. It's not really I'll go back to it, but that's actually the idea I have. I have not ordered cap there before, but I have ordered t-shirt. I don't know whether something really peculiar with the shirt, and it's not about the shipping. Maybe it's additional service which is optional, but I didn't pay attention to read it very well.
But how do you now get your own part of the money if you're shipping it to a client?
Oh no, that's if I ship to a client, then the client will have placed the order from my website and will have paid.
So you get the money from the clients, then you order from them, not directly.
No, directly, everything will be automated. What I'm doing manually now is a customer that will be doing that by myself. That's what the next thing we're going to do now. Look at the thing. I'll just create an account with Shopify. I want to create with Printful. Now that is Printful. Then we are number 3. I have to create an account with Shopify account. Then after then, I have to link. I have just been doing good. I have to connect Printful with Shopify. Are you getting me?
Okay, sir.
So by the time I connect Printful with Shopify, then everything will be working. Software will be talking to software. So it's only be everything will have been, the setting will have
Okay,
been
sir.
there.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. Sorry, somebody is. Okay, so that's the idea here. Now, next thing I'm going to the Shopify now. I have a partner account. Okay, that's my okay. I'm going to use one of these to practice. Made in Africa. Let's see. Okay, this website is a brand new website from among the learners too. So let's say we come over here. I already created the account. I mean I already created the account on Shopify, but it's under my partner account. So now I have to log into the customer account directly. That's what I was telling you. So now, if you have a Shopify account, this is where you're going to get to when you get to Shopify. Mhm. So the next thing I'll do now, after sorry, this is a Made in Africa LSC dot myshopify.com. That is their website admin. This is the admin, the back end of the store. So the next thing I have to do is to come to provide the shop details and all that. But right now, that's not the thing I want to do. I want to connect this to a lot of things will go on, but I want to connect it to Shopify now. So to do that, I want to connect to Printful. So what I'll do is I'll go and download Printful app. Okay, see, it's already there. It's common. Don't have it to say yet. Use an app to find it. So I'll come over here. This is the App Store. So I come add. So I don't. I come add. It's as if you are downloading app on a Play Store or what's it called, or Google Play Store or Apple Store. So install app. You see, this is Made in Africa. That is the website. Then this is the Printful app website. So through the app, the connection will complete. Then I come over here. Okay, cool. So you want me to sign in. So you already have an account because he knows they're already logged in. So you already have an account with this supplement task before they have to continue. Then uh, connect connect store to the connect store. That means connect my Shopify store to Printful and my account, my Shopify account, Printful account. I click that. Then cool, already there. So is the connection is complete. Now, if I come over here, come to my app. Spirit. I already restored their voice. No. Or is the connection not complete? Mm. Yeah, I said, okay, let me add to that from there. Maybe that's I'm supposed to see the app on the app store. Okay, I already connected the thing. I just want to work with one. So I did the connection. I was expecting to pick for you. Okay, let me see the app Shopify store. Why is it taking me here? So I'm supposed to see the app, the app that I installed, just like you see the app you install on your phone. It used to be customer. This used to be this other this. It's supposed to be here. These are my apps. Probably change. Find page yourself. No. Okay. Okay, so maybe made in Africa stores. Okay, that is okay. They add a lot of improvement. That means you can have multiple stores connect to the same account. These are just new thing. View store. Add your this can come to the store. Okay, add product to this store. Okay, they change the workflow. Okay, let's say I'm adding cup. I just want to do demonstration so that we don't waste time. Then that cup, let me add the mug. So I already upload the design. I already have what's the design? So let's go. Upload. Okay, let's see. I have a product before, but let me see if I can upload. Okay, so I want to apply that which I already. Okay, I hope it will allow me because I have to know. I have to follow their specification to to make sure it fits. Okay, so it's telling me the way to lay it out. Okay, proceed to media, design each media. That's the is I see the okay. We made your image larger. Okay, I did not intend to. So it said there's something $6. It said I just tried to fill. Let me just say okay. Okay. Okay, show me the front and the back. You see, it's not something I have developers working for me, so they know how to navigate all these things. So maybe I just have a big what's it called? I have a high level. It's not something that I do every day, so that's why I'm not able to know where to. But the what I'm trying to show you is the way it works. So you put the details here, the product. You have to change the title of the mug. Then I will make a separate video. Then I will share with you how to do all these things. Or you can even find it on YouTube too. How to place order from you can have to place order from Printful. So it's not really it's the idea that I want to communicate. It's still slow. So anyway, that is actually the idea. And now we have it connected. Then let me see the next thing I have to do again. Add Shopify details, let customize Shopify team, installing this, connect with this, creating graphics, adding header, everything you want to do. Okay, now let's see how the website. Let me show you the default website, how it looks like now. And this is the website. This is the way the generic one that came with the site. That is the way it looks like. See, this is the website. The system generates the website. So we have to customize design it. So you have to put the logo here, make the logo made in Nigeria, made in Africa. Let's see, you create logo, you put here. So I'm going to show you how to put replace this one. Then this home page, this is the catalog. Does it come in? Okay, you see the products. Thank you. You see the product I was telling you from. You already put there as the product already appeared there. So automatically because I already linked them together. Then we have a contact us page. You have to update that. So that's actually what I. So it works. Is there somebody want to ask a question? Okay, good. I thought somebody was raising hand. Who's there? Who's there? Okay, okay. Please ask your question. The guy that is up your hand. start.
Can
Okay.
All right. So the question I want to ask is this:
Mhm.
for those people, the way you've explained all of these things now, everything being simplified, those people studying something like UX and UI design and something like
Yeah.
front end design,
Yeah.
what's the future of those kind of courses?
No, sorry, speak louder.
Okay, I said with the way you've simplified everything using Shopify now, those people studying courses like UX, UI design, and stuff like front end, back end, and development, what's the future of those kind of courses now?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe your voice is not say. You say for those that are you didn't speak. Maybe get closer to the speaker well, so I can hear you.
All right, so can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear now.
Okay, I said with the way you explained everything, you simplified everything, showing with this Shopify. I
Yes.
said for those studying UI, UX design and
Okay.
web development, front end, back end, what's the
Yes.
future of this kind of course?
Oh, you see, what is the future?
Yes, with
Oh,
the way
there's a
everywhere is
bright.
now.
Okay, you mean for the fact that it's simple doesn't mean that it's gonna be easy to set up. Like it takes time, it takes knowledge, it takes experience. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I get you.
they're still gonna be doing them. For the fact that something is simple doesn't mean that is people can just do it. So they are still gonna be very relevant. US UI designer is gonna be very, very relevant. It's a soft.
Oh,
It's not because that God things are difficult. That is what going to make it valuable. No, people believe that something that is difficult to do is going to be much valuable. No, it's going to be easy. It's easy to do. People don't have. Not everybody have the time. Don't you know all the steps that we have to? If to design a website, like I was telling yesterday about being the reverse engineer a site, a successful site, all the steps that you go through, there are so many that requires concentration of you have to your mind has to be there, concentration. So it's not because it's easy to do. Everything is easy. The technology are designed to be very, it started from because of, remember, I don't know, I remember like 20 years ago, when we go to computer village to buy computer, there's a time we call it plug and play. Before that time, when you buy a computer, to assemble a computer, you have to install driver, this or this. But now, that time, there was no need for a driver. You just buy anything, you plug it like a USB, a plug and play, keep working. But that doesn't mean that more people are using it, but that doesn't mean that there's a loss of value also in computer. The more it increases the numbers of users, and then more problems are going to be happening.
all
You
right.
get my point? Yeah?
That's right.
And
Yes.
because designing websites is different from designing a e-commerce business. So,
Yeah.
but when you have a skill, UI, US design, it gives you an edge over someone that doesn't have that skills to really develop your own that. UI, US design is not limited to even the look and feel. It's all about experience design, experience. So to design, you know what it means to design an experience, how somebody will feel. So that is what UI UX design. So part of the experience is graphics. You might be showing the graphics in the user interface, but the actual customer experience, it's much more than all the simplicity. So the simplicity make it really better. And then
All right. Yeah.
you really need to have a lot of time before you can do these things. Some jobs are very easy, but people don't have the time. And then the consequence to when you make a mistakes, because the cost of making mistake is so high that they don't want to give to somebody that don't have the passion, they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the experience. So that's that was time. Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. So let me quickly go to, because I'm going to send you the link to your own Shopify, then so you can be practicing. Most of these things like driving. When somebody is teaching you how to drive, if you don't drive by yourself, you won't know how easy it is. You'll be imagining how does this person know where to put the tires? The tire moves. You imagine, you think it's a difficult thing. So by the time you are doing it yourself, because they are designed to be very intuitive, then you get it and you follow instructions step by step. So what's the next thing I have? Okay, let me see if I can. Okay, I have that. Then okay, I have this. I want to install a theme now. I want to make it look different. You see, I click on this online store here. It bring me all these themes, blog posts, pages, navigation. This is where you're going to do all the things. You want to change, you want to customize the look and feel of the website. Because if you look at this website now, it doesn't look cool. By the time you do the design now, you can change the look. This is the what's it called? This is the what's it called? The theme, the current theme that is there. So I can change the theme now. Now the themes, let me just show you what the themes. We have free themes, we have a premium theme, which are paid themes. So this, let me take you to the premium theme where you can go and buy themes like templates, and then you now install it on your. These are where you sell templates on Shopify. You come over here. What you can do is that you can choose you can look at your what's it called, your category, they used to organize them in stuff before. Okay, but let's search for, okay, they organize the category like this. So let's say the kind of business we are doing is it's not, we don't have the printout in mind. Okay, let's say I'm looking for something about baby and kids. It doesn't really matter. So baby and kids. By the time I select, these are the things that came up. You see how much they sell them now. Most of these things used to be like 180 before, but it's already changed. So you have to buy them like $320 to buy the themes. So you see, when you buy this for $320 from Shopify, then you now install them under a few minutes. Your website will look like this, and then you can have it looks, you see that this looks premium now. So your website can look like you are working from a template. But because we don't plan for 350 now, let's go for, that's a paid one. Let's go for the free one. So because what applied to the free one is the same thing that applied to the other one, so that you see how installing template will change the game. I think I like this one. Let me install this one, color block. These are the templates, the free one. So I think this one looks this for the okay, that's okay now. Okay, he has that. Then add theme to library. So when you add a theme to library, then we need to activate them from the library. Color block. Still. Okay, it's cool. So I just added this to the library now. So let's say I want to publish it now. So let's say publish. So override the system. So it has the current thing now is color block now. So let me see if I can. So let's see what we have there. Maybe I have to, when I refresh the browser. See, when I refresh this browser, because of that installation, this is what the website looks like now. You see now it looks different from the default that came with it. So now it's now for me to now start to design this. So to do that, I will still go to the website again. You see, everything will be guiding you step by step. You see, like customize. Now I come here, customize. Okay, so you see it come out. So if you are familiar with creating website of any kind, you see that is actually the whole idea. So you see all these things. These are the header. This is where you can change the header. Now these are the background. You put a logo here. I'm supposed to have created logo. The brand default logo before. Maybe let me just put any logo. Add default logo. You can create the logo. You have the horizontal one default and the square one for your favicon. So let me just upload that my fried duck logo here, because you can put any logo. Okay, now cool. So I put it over here. Okay, I say done. Okay, so that's the way it's going to look like. So if you now I have to save. You have to save. See the save on that side. So and then you on your own, there's a setup guide here. You can go read that. But just to give you an idea, now I am here. If I go to the preview, where's that? This is the site. Oh yeah. So you see my logo has come out now. But because I wasn't following any instruction, the logo I just put it there is going to appear here. But because I wasn't following any instruction or dimension, I'm just trying to demonstrate it to you. So it's not really something like we can't really design a website within that short time. But just to I have an idea. You see, my planning, where I want to be is that if you are the owner, because the goal is that you want to make money, I want you to be a professional design. Professional design is that you have to be designed by a professional. So your job is how to manage a store. If it's designed and given to you, then you now know how to manage it. Because the managing it is where you'll be making money when you are selling. Because you have to manage the store, manage your marketing campaign, you have so many work to do. So if you have to start and to learn to design websites is a different skills. But it is good that you know what, if you hire somebody to do it for you, you know what they are doing. But just that you don't have the skill, the expertise, and the time to do it, and even to do it the way they would do, that would be the only difference. But it's different from when you have no idea, you have no clue at all what they are, you don't even know what a header means, you don't have a clue. So that's actually what it means, so that you have an idea. If you choose to have interest in it, then you advance it. Like you want your job to be e-commerce web designer. We have e-commerce web designer, we have e-commerce developer. Developers are the one that create all the plugins. Maybe you are like a business, like you want to set up a business like a printful, so that somebody like in Nigeria, I don't know if they are printful, that you want like a printful. So if you want somebody, these people to not be to be buying from you, so they go and place so that you want to target shop owner to be printing for people through partners, B2B. Then you need to talk to a developer that will build the app for you. So that is what you do. So it's not so that's actually that. Then these are the plan, these are the payment. I've gone through, these are for Shopify. I've gone through all those with you before. Gift, domain names, we've done that. So I think a domain name. So we've done all those stuffs. So let me see another thing, just like show you quickly. Okay, where are we now? Okay, we need to installing this. We are selecting Shopify. We have to select a customized theme, then add shopping details. We can do that. Installing a Shopify Printful app, connecting Printful. We've done that. Creating graphics for your logo. Then all these graphics. It's not going to be something that I can do quickly. But this one of the tools is Hatchful. Can really help you out to create logo quickly. Okay, see, there's Hatchful. You come over here, free logo maker. You do it. So okay, what kind of logo are you making? Maybe food and drink. Just could be anything. Just pick. Just follow the. Okay, click next. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So what kind of style is okay? Let's do the classic one. Then okay, what's the name of your business? Let me call it a fried dog. I don't know. Could be anything. Fried dog. Slogan. Restaurant marketing. I'm just not following any plan. That's why, because I'm just trying to see. So I do want to use. I want to use on my website. So just say this. That's how I see. So you see, you already created a logo. So I can just generate one logo for me based on this. So that is the logo. So I can now say, okay, put this out there. So you can say that's your logo. Put on. So, but these are just basic something better than nothing. But like the one you saw on Fried Duck, now those are professionally designed logo. But these are just simple, just to quickly get you going. Because if you have something people really want to buy, you don't care how your website look like at times. But it's okay, but not in all cases. But some cases, you may not really care. So like Craigslist now, their top website, they don't really look beautiful or professional. They have been like that. It doesn't, and it's giving people value. But if you still want to compete, you make a very professional website. But that's actually the whole idea with all these tools. Then, so I think I've shown you that. Okay, let's see. Oh, I keep jumping from my partner account to the other account. So we have that. Um, you want to configure your, let me see the other one. Okay, let me see. Okay, so I go back to, okay. So a lot of things that you can configure here, you look at them. You see, you put the logo, you put your square logo. The square logos are the one that appear here. You see, like, you see, this is Vapicom. You see the one on Shopify. You see their logo, they're small here, so that when you browse, you see Printful, you see their logo, so that when you put your own small version, the square logo will appear on the side like that. Then you come over here and work on your colors. First, you have to know about build a color palette. I shared some information with you before on the group, how to build color palette. Then so you can, then we have the primary color, you select them there. Primary colors are the first three colors that you just, so you know what are your color. Then you pick the secondary colors. So that the color scheme of your website, then you do all that. Then you put the cover image, your slogan, short description, then you add your social media, Facebook, all this. If you want to add Facebook, you already have Facebook. That means you're supposed to have created Facebook account, Facebook page. You put like facebook.com / the name of your business. So it's something step by step that you have to go through a whole lot of process to create it. You have created the Shopify so that you link, all of them will automatically be linked to your website, your YouTube, your everything. This is so you put the address there. Then what else there? Okay. Okay, I think okay. Okay, leave page. Okay, okay. So okay, this is the page. Then now you come over to this to work with other thing like navigation now, or your navigation, for example. These are navigations. We have the footer menu. We have the main menu. That's where you see the home, catalog, and catalog. So let's say I want to add some another page to it, like a about us page. But you expect me to have created somebody's calling. Okay, okay, Madam Francisca, I saw your hand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's the job of Martech's what's the app? If Shopify can do what you just did by connecting to Facebook, Instagram, and some other social website.
Yeah.
Where does Martech come in?
Oh, okay, good. No, the one I showed you is not actually connection. It's actually it's not the connection now. What is the social sharing that you put the link, you link of all the social media link, social share, you put the link on your website. That's actually what that does. But for the connection, it takes place at marketing. Hello? So it takes place at marketing. So this is where the connection takes place, or the marketing app. They have their own. So where it comes is that Shopify does some of the work that Martech do, but when it comes to marketing, Martech does marketing more than what Shopify does, because Shopify is not originally a marketing platform. It's actually like e-commerce platform, business platform. So it's just an enhancement, just to keep adding value, but it is not really robust enough. It's just like you want to buy, let's say you want to travel to Nigeria now, you want to buy plates, you want to buy ticket. Between Priceline and Google, where will you go?
Priceline.
You can buy it as well on Google. But Google is not, despite that Google is a big company, it's not strong when you are buying, when it comes to ticket. So it's a specialized one. That's actually the whole thing. There are so many things that Martech do that not happen in Shopify. That's the idea. Because in a way, you also connect your Shopify too. Connect your Shopify to shop to you connect Martech to Shopify. Let me just show you. Like for example, okay, let's say I have my let's put this.
Can somebody block the Technopack?
Eh?
Can you mute Technopack?
Okay, already. Next time I will make you my moderator. I forgot. So we do the integration of those. Try to look for the integration part. Anyway, I can't find it now. Because the idea is that they connect together. Because so I think I want to show you how to add to add product. Okay, we go to here. So I want to add. Okay, I was about to add the navigation that time when you called. So on that we have mail, we have footer, we have this, we have that. Then I want to add a menu, like call it about us page. But the question is, I have to have created the page before. The page does not exist. So it does. Let me create the about us page first. So I have to come over here and create pages. These are pages. So what do I call the pages? I call it about us. Okay, we just write anything we like. We are about us. Let me just copy this thing and put there. Okay, so okay. At least you just to get the idea of what I'm trying to say. So now we create. That's the way we create page. Then maybe I want to put image, attach an image of this. I want to attach image. I want to attach video. Okay, I want to format it. Let me attach. Oh, I don't even have a video to attach. Let me attach image. So let's say I want to upload the image. Let me say I don't want to attach my own image. Okay, let me find that. Okay, case party intent. Okay, let me just put that one. I'll put it there. Okay, that image was too big. So let me just upload this. These are my pastor friends. Okay. Oh, it's too big. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay. So let's say we just put there just to design is a different thing. Then we have to align let's see the alignments, align left or right. Align left center. Let me just say yes. Okay, so I have to align this, align the right. Okay, so like that. So I'm able to do that. That is a page. I'm just trying to build that. Then I click save. Okay, now I have this page now. It's already built. Then I'll come here. I want to create a link. So I'll come over here. I'll select. There are two areas on the main menu and on the footer. So I want to put it on the main menu and also on the footer. So I want to call it About Us. Then About Us. Then he asked me you have to link. So I have to find it. So these are the pages I have. I think I have About Us here. Okay, it's under pages. They bring all the pages on here. So these are the pages. So I put About Us now. Then I click OK. Then save menu. So we already come to the menu. Okay, great. So if I go to the website now, this is the website. Then click OK. Yeah. You see, the About Us already is there now. So you can see if I click on it, it's going to bring up this page. You understand? So that's the way we create that page, We have that page, we already create that page. So those are that's what I was trying to show you. So now let's say now I want the About Us page to be the after home, then I'll drag this thing up. All these technologies already be so home, About Us, catalog, contact, then I click save. I reorder it. So I come to my browser, refresh. Because I was on the About Us page before. What happened? It didn't comment, it didn't save. I saved it anyway. Yeah, it's supposed to change. I don't know. Okay, it's already changed. So we have home, About Us, catalog, contact. So that's all. So that's actually the whole idea of this. Now we're going to go to catalog now. That's what we call the product. So the product that we see, this is the product that we built from Printful. That is product, the cup that we added. That's it. Black, all this. So that is it. So all those content were so you have to change them. All those description. Then you say add to cart. How many do I want? We call it $10 just at the end price. Okay, now the price is okay now. This is the size. Then buy now. Okay, that is so we good. So I think that's all I have for you today. There are so many to be covered, and tomorrow when you come, by Monday, when I will have sent you your Shopify account, then you'll be able to log in. Then you can watch the video to play around with the software yourself. Then by Monday, we're going to, which is the day 6. Then we're going to go into store management to manage your store. So what are the things you manage? What are your activities on the store? Where do you check? Because If the people are placing order, you have to fulfill order, you have to do customer service. So there are so many other activities beyond the technical part of developing websites that's really very critical for your business. You have to run ads, you have to do you have to do social media posting, you have to do all these things. So you have to, and all these things have to be very organized so that you don't really waste your time. That's the goal. So you don't have to start spending time figure. So those are the things I'm going to cover on Monday, so that you know these are my activities as distance, because that is help. As I was talking to someone yesterday, so when you run a store, it's a serious business. You know, one of the people that you need, skills that you cannot do yourself. You are the owner of the business, but you are not. You have what we call the store. You have to hire a store manager, somebody that will be, their job is to manage, just like you have a store manager at Walmart or this, or you have to have a store manager. Then when you get a store manager, then you have a social media manager, which are digital marketers. So the digital marketers can be for social media, it can be for SEO specialist or content marketer that will be creating content, putting it there. So, or you can work with an agency, but it's better that you have your own. Then you also need to have a marketing analytics, somebody that will be looking at data, how people are interacting, connecting with your software. Like the guy that asked me a question about the AI, UI, US, those are the other challenges. So you have to be able to link UI, US with your analytics. So by the time you'll be working at a high level, maybe like, because those data, you have to look at how the users are getting in, how they are navigating to the website. That is your job. Then you'll be studying patterns, the patterns that they produce, and different tools to enhance them, to look what people are like to buy, where people coming to buy, you know. Like one of my clients was stable. She was selling, she thought that we create a website for her. She's only selling in Dallas. She was surprised that people are placing, they are seeing her website in different places like the East Coast, where she does not even imagine that people were going to check the website. People are checking and they were placing order, they were buying. So then you have to start begin to, you know, build capacity to be able to handle that, because your mind, you think that you're going to be serving local clients. You might be surprised the kind of people that will be patronizing you. So that's what the market analytics will be doing, you know, making sense out of the data that they are getting on a daily basis from their website. So that's it for today. Do you have any questions? Do we have questions?
Hello, good evening. Good
Yes,
day,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Please, some of us do not really have like a concrete knowledge of this e-marketing. As a matter of fact, this is my first time of being introduced into things like this. Although I have a little idea, but I don't really have anything, a basis on it. How do you help people like us?
Yes, and we can. That's good. At least that's the first thing, you recognize the need for the marketing. This we run a school, but we actually not. We run a program. After this, we have a digital marketing foundation class for people that want to learn about e-marketing. Digital marketing foundation, because digital marketing is very wide. I told you in one of my classes, I told you it's wide. When you say digital marketing, everything and anything you do is marketing. As a business, it's marketing. So you just need to know your area. So we have broken it down. But so what we did here, we build a foundation. Just like when you go to school, you do a general courses that no matter what, based on your interest, your ability, and the need at that time, you will fit most of those needs. So we have a course which you call Digital Marketing Foundation course. So that course was for 6 weeks, 3 times a day. Then in that course, then everything about different techniques, because digital marketing is about marketing, selling things online. And I say, okay, when you sell online, you either go through the search engine or the social media. So we cover everything, all the techniques, social media, this or this in that course. We had some students that graduated last time, about 2 weeks ago. So we cover everything in that course at a foundation level. Because you can't say, for example, I went to school, I have a bachelor degree in digital marketing. So you can imagine, so how do you want to learn what somebody go to school and learn for 4 years? You cannot know it in 6 weeks now. So we can only give you a snippet. But if you have a background before, you can a foundation before, you can build it on top of that one. So, but with that one, if you're a graduate or even a smart high school with the digital marketing foundation now, you'll be able to do anything because you'll be building on it. You don't need to be. You don't just like you'll be working as you master that like a technician. You can be able to work. So that's actually the whole idea. And then the cost, the one we run last time was about $300 for the 6 weeks. Which it was actually supposed to be $397, but we give people like a promo, like $297. So like $300, for the 6 weeks course. Then we also have a program, which is a coaching program. If you are business, you don't have time to study because you see, like, look at the number of people here now. But that is the reality of humanity. People who don't have time to stay, they want to do things at their own. So we have a coaching program that you can watch some videos, some materials we already put on our site, and then we can support you. We can join. I'm trying to set up. That's why we set up this community now of digital marketing and e-commerce. So we are creating a community. So that community people join. Then when we know the need of, some of the things will be free, some of the things will be paid because we are a business. We need to make money. So we can create some. When we look at the need of people, then we can create some courses, something that will be paid. You pay something that people can afford. Then you can, through that one, at least you'll be able to learn quickly. Then that's all. And also, if you don't have money, there are some people that when you manage to get the skill, there are people that can hire you, or you can even get a job on Fiverr. Get some job on Fiverr and Upwork or so that you can use to, you'll be gaining experience, then you'll be making money in the process. And then if you are good, we can also hire you. You can work with us or you work with our customers. So these are different options that are available. But I wasn't really thinking, I just want to really see how this thing will work first before we explore that options. Does that answer your question? Hello? She already left. Okay, Nekome. Okay. Okay, you're going to listen it in the recording. Any other question? Okay, so in the absence of no questions, then we will call it a day. It's almost 12:15 now, we're 15 minutes late. And thank you very much. I encourage you, please bring your, submit your onboarding form. And those that have submitted, then I'm going to create an account and send to your email. Then you begin to practice. So
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Bye. Where is it? And